Okay, so we are starting with, of course, we have just concluded BRSR Principle 1, Principle 6 practices. I've also shared the answer key. Anybody who wants to go through that, match their answer, uh, they should definitely do that because that will be itself kind of learning which is important. Now, today we are starting with IFRS S1 and S2, everyone. So, welcome back. Today we are going to decode this last module of our boot camp, where two of the most important newly incorporated regulations of global finance has been introduced in this field, and that is IFRS, International Financial Reporting Standards, Sustainability 1 and Sustainability 2, S1 and S2. Right, this is of course proposed by ISSB, the International Sustainability Standard Board, and think them as a report card, okay, uh, which company now have to give to investors, right? Not just for profit they have to provide a document, but on how they handle things like climate change, other sustainability issue, right? Even that need to be reported. So by end of today's session, of course, you will be touching fundamental side of that important standard which has been recently introduced, and even India is going to get start incorporating those reporting cycles as well. So this report card will definitely help a company to write their thought process to financial investors, right? That's why it is important. Now, let's dive into today's discussion. So, my objective today is very simple. Here is our game plan for the day. We will have 5 things to master today. The first, we will what these rules are and why they exist even. Then we will look into the 4 big categories every company must report on, and how to figure out what's actually important to disclose, which is materiality, and we have learned it, but again I will revise it for you, and how this fits into a real workflow. So tomorrow, if you are doing this level 3 of working, level 1 where was GRI reporting, level 2 was your country reports like BRSR, and then this is investor reporting, which is layer 3, and that is IFRS. So how this fits into the real workflow will be our 4th point in the game, and the last one will be the most common mistake which companies are making, so you can avoid them altogether. Now, this is the first time we are introducing, so let me take it a little slow, but I hope you will catch it as soon as you will revise this part. Now, uh, if you have seen uh, IFRS S1 and S2, why they exist? Did this question occur to any of you? Why this exists? What's your opinion, everyone? Why IFRS S1 and S2, another reporting requirement? What's your opinion? Sindhuja.
I think, okay.
Okay. Yeah, Abhishek. Yeah, go ahead.
I think this is to uh, this is to restrain the climate change to be transferred to the financial side of the business.
Very good. So just looking into your profit with the climate action which is happening.
Yeah.
Good approach. Anybody else? Anybody else? Yeah.
I think
Imagine.
this is also
Yes.
an effort to harmonize or combine all frameworks into one, which meets
True.
requirement of number of reporting initiatives. There are also effort in
Absolutely
that
true. This was
to
one of
come
the
out with
biggest
a
common framework, isn't it?
uh,
Yeah, absolutely
yes, yes.
correct. Absolutely correct. This was one of the biggest reason why IFRS exists today, because people have this thought process that there are too many, reporting standards. Why not to merge them? And slowly, that's what has happened. TCFD, SASB, IIRC, all these acronyms got merged, and you have what emerged was IFRS S1 and S2. Make sense, everyone? Now, imagine you are about to give money to your friend. It's a risky business. Yeah, if they use it for booze, they will forget it next day. But you are about to lend him $10,000, and you want to know, does he or she have a stable job? Is she
तो
is
250
likely
ग्राम
to face big unexpected cost?
श्रीलंका से आई
Sorry, unexpected cost. Yes, companies are the same. Yeah, investor want to. Yes, so you are you judge like that, right? When you give the money, please understand, companies are the same. Even investor, when they come and want to give more money to you or whatever money they have given, they want to know if the company will face more risk going forward from floods, carbon taxes, CBAM, right? Changing consumer habits, people preferring more organic stuff. So before these standards, every company use different format to report. Like if every student submit their homework in different language, can you believe it? Somebody is doing in Kannada, somebody is doing in Hindi, somebody is doing in English, somebody is doing in Japanese. What will happen to that teacher? IFRS S1 and S2 basically create this one common language which Sanjay ji was talking about for sustainability reporting worldwide. That is why this is too important, and this is that level 3 or layer 3 which I started my boot camp with. Clear? This is effective for annual period beginning from 1st January of 2024 when the people adopts this standard. However, nowadays still lot of refinements is happening, so people are on the edge to, and they are looking that when we should start, right? Because it's not easy to do it in the first go itself. Now, if you look into the slide, and you will understand that replacing the fragmented voluntary requirement, investor increasingly is price sensitive and they want such kind of reports, etc. All that is a reason. Yes, all that is a reason. But major reason is people wanted one common language. It is adopted now and endorsed by more than 30 different countries. 30, huh? As of end of 2025, I'm saying 2026, more country, including India, is planning to, start allowing people to report in this format as well. So, investor globally, over $100 trillion investors in asset, they need a compatible data to make decision, and this is why this particular standard exists. Now, global ESG reporting landscape you see before ISSB, International Sustainability Standard Board, coming and playing bigger role, there were many different ESG reporting framework, like different GPS apps which are available today, right? Somebody is using Mera Bharat Mahan app, somebody is using, and it does, all of them does the same purpose, right? Google app, somebody use Apple map, correct? All are GPS, all give different direction in different format. May lead to the same direction, but it has a different format, different template, different UI, UX, right? TCFD, if you remember, which is United Nations introduced, framework, Task Force for Climate and Financial Disclosures, focused on climate, even though that was for financial service industry. So remember, TCFD dash financial service industry, focus was climate. SASB, where we used for materiality assessment. How many of you can recall SASB? We discussed in detail. SASB. Anyone?
the materiality metrics.
Materiality we have used, right? So many times. Clear? So SASB was focused on industries. That's why there were 77 industry categorization and we used them. GRI, the level 1 which we learned, focused on impact and society. Correct? ISSB, the body behind.
Your voice is not audible, sir.
How many of you can't hear me, please?
Am
I not audible?
It is okay.
Okay, so
okay.
you have to fix your lamp,
Okay.
Kanti
It is
Prashant, you have
okay.
to log out and log in. Yes, Kanti Prashant, log out and log in. Now, if you have understood that part, please understand ISSB, the body behind S1 and S2 today, is like Google Map. Google Map arriving to the market. It will observe the best part of all the other standards, all other GPS, and create one GPS which people will love to go to. Why? Because it integrates with your phone, it integrates with your commerce place, it integrates with your car. So that is the advantage of ISSB. European Union has its own version, by the way. They call it ESRS under CSRD scheme. So they have a ESRS under CSRD which uses double materiality, is nothing but a reflection of IFRS. Double materiality, if you remember, impact on society and impact on company. That's what you judge, right? Not one-way traffic, both-way traffic. ISSB only uses single or financial materiality, by the way. Their focus is financial materiality. What affects the company value, you need to identify those material topics. Are you with me? So there was GRI where we said that impact what matters to me. How much company does impact on environment, society, or economic condition of the conditions around. The opposite side is how the economy, environment, etc. impacts the company, right? That was the opposite side. Double materiality, how many of you remember?
Yes.
So that is the only part now IFRS deals with. Clear? So remember, TCFD was fully embedded inside now under IFRS S2. Can you write that? Yes, satisfying S2 also satisfied TCFD 4 principles. So TCFD Sun has set in 2023. After that, only thing people are reporting is IFRS S2. Few people who have already reported on TCFD, they continued. Okay, but now ideally they should report on IFRS S2. ISSB, which had 77 industry specific standards, is referred under S1. So ISSB equal to S1. Clear hai sabko? Everybody got clarity? ESRS, GRI, ISSB, TCFD and IFRS S1, S2. If that clarity is there, let's go inside ISSB recommendations. Now, the ISSB was born only 5 years ago. It's a just newly born child. November 2021 at Glasgow Climate Summit, which was COP26, year 2021. Think of it as a new international body, okay? Like FIFA. How many of you remember FIFA happened? Yes, in Qatar, I think in 2022. So FIFA of ESG reporting is ISSB today, but for financial market, okay? It sits under IFRS Foundation, the same body that gave us accounting rule across world, which is International Financial Reporting Standards, right? That company worldwide, if they have presence in different jurisdiction, they follow. And hence, if it is launched by the same party, automatically company who has a different jurisdiction to report definitely adopts. ISSB consolidate 4 existing frameworks. Let me give you that clarity as well, ladies and gentlemen. So company don't have to file 4 separate reports. Future of standards like water scarcity, biodiversity, human capital are in pipeline right now. The key fact here is November 2021, COP26, Glasgow, this was introduced. It has consolidated 4 different IFRS regulation, TCFD, ISSB, CDSB and integrated reporting, IIRC reporting, IR. Clear? Which all? TCFD, S2, ISSB, S1, CDSB across, which is CDSB is ESRS as well, and integrated reporting. Make sense? And please understand one more thing, that today part 1, which is titled as S1 under IFRS, is a critical stuff. So I am now going inside the part 1, everyone. So now let's go deeper in part 1 of IFRS S1, which is a master rule book. S1 tells you how to report sustainability in general, and think this as a grammar rule, okay? It's a grammar rule, very basic. S2 is then the specific essay topics. Are you getting my point? So first you learn the grammar and then you start writing essay. You want to go to Harvard, LBS, London